Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing this very interesting and fun video because I saw a lot of YouTubers do it. It's actually quite fun to find out what assumptions you guys have about me, and hopefully this video will let me get to know you guys better and let me show you guys. Oh my god, that's terrible. Let you guys get to know me better. Okay, I know your first impression is she's such a bimbo. That was a bimbotic moment over there. Alright, so I went on my Instagram. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, it is @Mongabong. You can follow me over there. I post every single day over there. And I ask you guys to write down your assumptions about me, and I promise to not get angry, not get upset, and everything will be anonymous. Let's get started. The first one is you are a really shy person in real life. I would say I'm not a very shy person, but rather I'm a huge introvert. So generally don't really like to socialize a lot. I love to be by myself. I love to be with a very small group of friends. With that, I guess I do come across as shy because I'm not very outspoken, and I wouldn't really make the first impression to go and get to know someone in that sense. I wouldn't say I'm shy, but I'm actually really introverted. You are naturally slim and do not need to work out. Okay, so I got a lot of this type of questions. Both are on the extreme ends. One says that I'm naturally slim and I don't work out, and another says that I work out every single day but I pretend that I don't. Today is the third day of Chinese New Year, which is the first day back to work. I have not worked out for the past 1 week, and when I work out, I mean literally lying on the floor in my living room and doing that 10 minutes workout kind of thing, because I really have no discipline when it comes to working out. You guys are right, I don't actually gain that much weight even if I don't. My body type is those type where if I don't work out, I will lose all of my curves because naturally I'm just skin and bones, and when I don't work out, I just have no shape at all. No butt, no boobs, no waist, no nothing. I'm just literally a clothes hanger. To some people, that is an ideal, where I don't work out and I actually get skinnier and skinnier. But for me, I personally like to have a little bit more shape and just do some toning exercises to define my body a little bit. If I do work out a lot, based on my past experience as a badminton player, I used to train 5 to 7 times a week. I was actually really bulky and really chunky because I gained muscles really fast, and I didn't like that look as well because I really look like a mini Hulk. That's why I kind of limit myself to maybe about 2 to 3 times a week of working out. And when I do work out, I don't really use weights. I don't really hit the gym that much, but rather I focus more on toning exercises to define my muscles, and that's it. You are thrifty and set aside 70% of your earnings per month for savings. That is absolutely true. I know it's very big to say that I'm thrifty, but my friends call me kiam. They really call me super kiam. I am much better the past few years because I started earning my own keep, and I started realizing that money isn't everything. But if you met me say 5 to 10 years ago, money was literally everything to me because I didn't grow up with much. In fact, I had to earn my own keep. I didn't get allowance since I started college and uni and stuff. I was pretty much on my own, and I really focused on what can I do to earn more money? What should I do? How many shoots can I chiong in one day so that I can earn more and more and more? And even when I lend people money, I will always remember who did I lend and how much. I always make sure to get all of my money back, so on and so forth. I wouldn't say I was obsessed. I was definitely not a money face. I definitely have changed a lot in that aspect. I don't see money as that important now. I kind of go after things that give me more experience rather than just focus on the price alone. And I've been happy ever since. I do save 70% of my earnings per month. I save more than 70%, but that is also because I don't really spend much on things. I don't buy branded goods, and I'm very blessed with a lot of amazing sponsors and clients. So I'm really grateful, and that saved me tons of money. The only thing that I spend on the most is really food, and that is one thing that really makes me happy, and I'm super generous with it. You spend 2 hours getting ready. I wish I have 2 hours to get ready. Every single day I send Matthias to work, so I literally have to wake up really early, and if I want to spend so much time getting ready, I have to wake up way earlier. Over the past 1-2 years of doing so, I realized that it's just not practical. So I have picked up the skill of putting on makeup in the car. So I do not take 2 hours to get ready. In fact, I take about 15 minutes before I get out of the house. I will spend another 15 minutes in the car to do my makeup. assumption that a lot of people have, and I was indeed really shocked, is that I am born into a very rich and wealthy family. It is a big no! My mom was a housewife and I have 2 other siblings, so I'm the middle one. You can imagine like having only one sole breadwinner, that is actually quite a lot of like burden on my dad. If anything happens to my dad or his job, we are literally screwed. I didn't lack the necessities, like I have a roof over my head, I have education, I have food, so on and so forth, and occasionally we do go for family holidays. Apart from that, we didn't get anything more, like, you know, my sisters and I had to share clothes, I had to get hand-me-downs from my elder sister. Wherever we could save, we would save. To your question, definitely I do not come from a rich or wealthy family. I would say we are middle income, like just average. You're more than 1.75 meters. Wrong! I'm only 163 and I know I look a lot taller in photos, but I'm actually not. I'm actually pretty average height, so when people meet me in real life, they're like, oh, you're so much smaller than you look. You'll try to please everyone. That is very true. Of course, you have to be someone that I care for. I get really affected when I feel that they are unhappy with me about something, and I'll try my best to fix it, even if it means like, you know, spending years and years of like trying to prove something. And sometimes it's very tiring because of that. You know, I wish I could just like hack and like you do you and everything. I mean, I can be like you do you when it comes to people that I don't see very often or like I don't actually meet in my daily life. You are really confident. The answer is no. And if you guys read my interview with Clio magazine, you would know that I actually struggled a lot with confidence and self-esteem issues, especially since I was really young. I mean, I grew up with like eczema everywhere, on my scalp, my eyes, my lips, my ears, everywhere. I'm a very vain person. So when you have eczema and you put a very vain person together, and on top of that I had really bad acne, I was just in a very bad situation as I was growing up, you know, when it comes to family, when it comes to friends, just in general self-esteem. I would look into the mirror and I would like close my eyes and I'll be like, okay, you know what, Mong, it's fine if you're ugly. Like, you're beautiful inside, you know, that's what everyone tells you. And then I'll open my eyes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so freaking ugly. Like, I look at my pimples, I look at my skin. I was just so depressed. Like, every single day I would cry and I would like not look at myself in the reflection. And I actually literally did not look at myself in the mirror, I think for over a year. Like, even when I was like walking by shopping malls and everything, or like walking by reflective surfaces, I would just intentionally turn away because I just didn't want to get reminded of how ugly I was. Confidence is something that only came about after I went into SMU and into university, when, of course, you know, I started learning more about makeup and skincare. I started taking care of myself and things started improving, especially on the outside. But on the inside, I was still really conscious and very self-conscious of what other people thought of me. So what I really learned about being confident is that when you pretend that you're confident, even if you're not, nobody is gonna know. You know, the more you try to be confident, even if it's not true, the more people will look up to you and be like, wow, you like, you know, this girl literally doesn't care or give a shit about what you think about her. Really, you are the biggest critic of yourself. Just always remember that whenever you're being very harsh on yourself, try to pull yourself out of that mental state, because it's just gonna spiral from then on. And when you can't help it, just do something else, think of something else, and it will be okay. I was always a straight A student. That is a big fat no, oh my goodness. My grades were pretty terrible since I was really young. I always had the wrong priorities when it comes to grades. When I was in primary school, I was super playful. Thankfully, I managed to scrape through and did pretty well, in my opinion, for PSLE, and I got into TKGS, and I went there and I played as usual. Okay, so for prelims, can you believe it, guys? I actually got 45 points for L1R5. Like, literally with that score, you can't even go anywhere. That was how bad it was. That was my O-levels prelim score. And on the actual O-levels announcement day itself, I actually shocked everyone, including myself and my parents and my teachers and my coaches, that I was actually the #1 Best Improvement Award in TKGS back then, because I actually improved the most, 9 points for L1R5 and Yeah, so when you minus 2, you count it as 7. From 45 to 9, I guess that was a very, very big improvement. I guess I would say I'm a last-minute chunger, but do not be like me because I was just really, really blessed and lucky, to be honest. University taught me the hard way that you can't study last minute, but I still managed to graduate anyways. I was never a straight A student. Never. But that's not something I'm proud of, to not be a straight A student. So kids, if you are still in school, please study hard. It's very important. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Let me know if you want me to do something like this. Maybe I'll come up with a part 2. Just comment in the comments box down below and I'll see you next time. Bye!